final script. Okay, so now onto the final script. The final script is on movement, so we are gonna attach this, the player controller script. I think it's already opened up for us. Yeah, my player controller is open, and now we're gonna write down, finish our script. So we're gonna write is keyboard active bool is keypad active private control manager so an update is keypad active equals to control manager dot is joystick input detected is keyboard active equals to control manager dot is keyboard input detected enable. We're going to just like this, control manager store. We're gonna find the component later on. Or better yet, we can just do this. Okay, I wrote the code before, but I'm gonna write it again. So we can do this and a public static control manager instance set get, then on start we can do instance equals to this. So instead of that, we can just remove this dot instance control manager dot instance. Why isn't it showing up? Okay, let's just keep it there for the moment. Figure it out later on. Why is it showing up? Now we okay, it's gonna get the values in real time. So if is keyboard active equals to true, then we do if input not get key control manager dot forward into transform dot translate vector 3 dot forward into time dot delta time into the move speed. We don't want to be going too slow. Okay, I'm just gonna copy this. Actually, I wanna copy this whole thing. Paste it over here. Gonna do backward vector 3 dot back we're gonna do left 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 left. Now we're gonna do right right right. Okay, so these are the keys. So if you hold it down, it's getting it from the control manager. This part is getting it from here. So if you hold it down, it's gonna, well, do it. You're gonna make the keyboard work. Keyboard controls, you're gonna make it move. And the good thing about this script is it works without any hiccups. It works just like there's a smooth transition. You won't get like lag or something while doing it. Gamepad controls. So if is gamepad active because true, then what we do is, see, I told you the controls for gamepad the accesses are done a little bit different. That is what I told you. So that is why we're gonna use this now. So transform dot translate, well, it's essentially this only. Translate. Now instead of if, we don't run if over here, we do input dot get access, and we're gonna get that access from control manager dot forward I don't want to type it out. Forward backward G. So it's gonna get that, and then we're gonna write another one. Gonna put another one from right. First this is forward, so if it's forward, it'll actually move in both directions. So forward, it because the value goes from 0 to +1 to -1, that's why it's gonna move in both the directions. So forward, and this is gonna be right. So if it moves in right, it's gonna move in the other direction also. Into input dot get access control manager dot left right G, missed a bracket over here. Okay, so this is done, and I think we had that on enable command. Yeah, just type it out. Void enable. This is just for the tutorial, but you should not be doing this a lot of times in within your game, because it will slow down your game like hell. So please do not do this a lot of times within your game, because it's really intensive task. A find method, get component. You can do all your find methods and all at the start of the game when your thing is loading, but do not do it within the game when it is running. And is keyboard active equals to true. Tab equals to false. You can change these values by, like, you have a menu for switching on your gamepad or something like that. You can do something like that also. So finally we are done with our script. Since we are using that, we do not need this, and instance also we do not need this both. It's gonna work fine without these. And yeah, so let's go. It's gonna refresh. Let's check if it works. And these are gonna be done. Ah man, something is not set. Well, we'll fix it later on. Control US. Put US active. Assign keys. How fast does this need to run? Okay, so let's run it right over here. It's just a little bit of this, what do you say, script execution order. That's all this is at this moment. Not the script. Sorry guys, this is not the script execution order. Everything was fine except for the problem that we forgot to insert our main script, that is the save manager. So if we do not insert the save manager, how are we supposed to get the values from the save file? Okay, here it is. Save the thing. Now we should not be getting an error. See, no error. We can see we can do this G, we can do this K. Okay, let's do apply. Let's go back and let's do set. Now is the G and K, so G up, K down, and A left, R right. So these are working perfectly. We can do default, so these are back to default. We can do apply and back. We are back. Rebindable keyboard, and now it's joystick, so we are gonna do joystick. So I just moved my controller, so I'm gonna select it over here. I'm gonna wait. It's not responding to my game. Hold on a moment. It did respond. Keyword input is true. X joystick Y deep. Check joystick input. Check joystick. Oh, that's my date. So my update is missing, looks like. Void let's see if there's any more of these. No, my update method is missing. There's a check for joystick input, check for keyboard input. Save this. Let's go in here. Now it should be working. My update method was missing. I don't know why. Where did it go? I might have deleted it sometime. Oh, not pause. Play. And there it is. So yeah, joystick is getting detected. Joystick is getting detected. Joystick left, joystick X. But it is not working. So let's wait a minute. Go here, apply. Instance of an object here. Okay, so apply keys. Okay, looks like we are having some problems. Let's see what is the problem. Looks like my joystick is not responding. Apply is working over here. Not working over here. It's not working over here also. I declared this, but I did not set it in an update. Oops. These are the small things that you forget. So I don't know. Control manager, get component. Control manager. This is done. Let it refresh. Come on, work this time. Please don't miss something else. Okay. Still the gamepad is not working. That's not a problem. Joystick X, left joystick Y. Apply. This is working fine. This is changing. This is also changing. For here, joystick is getting detected, but input is not going through. So player controller. Manager. Control manager. Transform.translate. Time to have more speed. role manager dot underscore backward manager. Let's see if I spelled it wrong or something. Manager. Get component control manager from internet. Role manager manager and everything should be fine. Why is not taking the input? There is a problem somewhere. Manager control. So I finally found the problem. It was with this. If you look into your scripts, you will see that we have not closed off this if bracket. This if bracket was not closed off, hence, because right now it's closed off, because before that it was somewhat like this. It was not somewhat like this, it was, well, not closed off at all. That means this was missing, and it was not giving us any errors at that time. I don't know why, because I think somewhat like this now. Yeah, it was not giving us any errors at the time because it was somewhat like this. It was taking in all of the parameters including the gamepad. So what you have to do to fix it is we have to add another bracket over here and remove one bracket from here, and then if you save it and then go into your game, player controller script is there, wait for it to clear loading, and select your manager so that you can get an idea of what's going on. Zoom out from 2D, go to 3D, go in here. Okay, it's in default left trigger, right trigger. Let's go back and make it to default this. XY, go back. X is working. Oh, it's a little bit, well, it's X is fine, but this is inverted. We can fix it in a, I think we can fix it. Not a big deal. In left joystick X. It's not inverted over here. That means it's probably inverted. And control manager. So no, not over here. Also, I'll controller script will be in save state. Forward backward is. Yeah, we can fix that later. But right now, as you can see, the script is working. So it's not a big deal, right? If you want, we can forward backward is probably going on. No. Let's do this and let's try it. Aha. Yeah, that fixes it. If you do a minus vector sign over there, that fixes it. And just to make sure that a button is working, let's go back over here, and what we're gonna do is, we are not trying out the button till now, so we're gonna do is if input dot get key control manager dot action, then go to get component renderer, then material dot color equals to color dot green. So this will change the color to green when we are holding it down the action key. Renderer dot material dot color equals to color dot red. And so we can do the same thing over here also. Control C, we're gonna paste it right over here. It's done now. Yeah, action underscore G. So if we save this and we go back to Unity, so right now I'm going to do this, escape, apply, and this, and it works. So thank you all for watching. This is a rebindable key system and with the gamepad system. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe and like my video.